This is a bit of a philosophical one, so I'm gonna need you to turn off that zombified, like, mush of an organ in between your ears, inside your skull, that TikTok has corrupted, and kind of try and understand and be on the same brain frequency as I am right now. Let me ask you this question. If you met this mad scientist and he creates this infinite pleasure chamber where you are to step in, 1 second in there is like 10 years here. So you pretty much live forever. This infinite amount of dopamine and pleasure just being sent into you. You're wired up and like there's 50, 60 wires in each of your arms. You have like a mask inside of you. The thing is filled with water. You're just asleep. You're unconscious. Your eyes are closed and you're just floating around in this tube of infinite pleasure. And it's just a simulation. You just think of it. You want 4,000 women lined up at your door. Boom, it's done. You don't even need money. You have everything you've ever wanted. Your desires are fully serviced. Everything is just there for you. Whatever you want. You're literally inside that fucking chamber, just drooling from pleasure, like an actual mummy. Like a mummified human. Would you step in? Would you step in? And most would say no. And so if your answer is no, then what really is your goal in life if not pleasure? What are you chasing? Now you might give me this answer of like, oh bro, I'm chasing purpose, I'm chasing this, I'm chasing that, I'm chasing wholesome things. Why the fuck do you operate in every single way that just leads to pleasure? It just leads to instant fucking pleasure. Why do you do that? If you know your goal, you're not really chasing pleasure. If you know that, because I asked you that philosophical question of would you step into the fucking pleasure chamber? And you said no, you wouldn't, because it's just an infinite amount of pleasure. That seems uncanny to you. That seems disgusting. But you live your life that way. You live your life in a way where if some random alien saw you and thought, oh yeah, he'd probably like the fucking pleasure chamber. What the fuck do? You literally operate every single day in your life based upon pleasure. You eat the pleasurable foods. You fucking jerk off like a monkey. You lust. You're greedy. You're just chasing quick fucking dopamine. Why? Why do we operate in a way that just leads to hedonism? And you might think, oh no bro, this isn't me. This is everyone. This is the millionaire entrepreneurs that just want to make money to buy the fucking supercar and impress the Caribbean 10 out of 10. This is the guy who goes to the gym and takes steroids, because he thinks it's going to get him more women if he's like Ronnie Coleman shit. This is the guy who just eats fucking cake and sweeties and candy. All of this is just hedonism. This is the guy who takes drugs. This is the guy who smokes. This is the guy who faps. This is just everyone, pretty much everyone. Why do we operate in a way that leads to hedonism? And isn't this a problem in and of itself? Because the more you chase pleasure, the less pleasurable it gets. The more you do something and you like it, over time it just dissipates. The spark goes away. For most things. Imagine if I gave you like this really nice piece of cake right now and you ate it. You'd love it. And then I gave it to you in an hour. And then again, and then again, and then again, and then again, and then again. You'd fucking hate cake. But we do this with our lives. We chase what makes... Fuck off emails, I'm being philosophical right now. We chase what makes our brains just feel pleasure and dopamine, and we chase it over and over and over and over and over and over again. Why? And nobody knows the answer. We live like fiends, like zombies, most of us. Everything we do just leads to this pleasure. We read the books so that we learn how to apply it in our business to make more money, to buy the pleasurable things. Sometimes people build physiques. People can give the wholesome bullshit answer of, oh, I'm just lifting to be healthy, bro. Deep inside, you really figure out why they're lifting, and it's like they have this deep-rooted desire of domination. Men and women. And this is the shit that nobody fucking talks about. This is like some dark shit, bro. People do things for the sake of just quick dopamine pleasure. And maybe it's not quick, but in the future it would help them out. So then, what do we do then? If everything we do kind of leads to pleasure, what do we do? Because see, I can give you a few good answers, and maybe these are the answers. Maybe this is the truth. It could be family, legacy, God, I think is probably the best answer. You see, whether you believe in God or not, you know that the world is just going to end. We're not gonna be here forever, bro. You're gonna be in the grave, in the depths. Nihilists ask this question all the time. What is the point of life? Why do we even live? Are we really just meant to be put on this planet to just chase pleasure after pleasure after pleasure after pleasure? Isn't that what the monkeys are for? Like yourself? Why are we really here? Family, legacy, God? But if the answer is family, then our family just goes on to do the same thing. Are we just chasing reproduction? Are we just chasing more and more of us just populating this earth, scatter around, just feeding off the planet's resources? Is that what we're chasing? If the answer is family, then maybe that's what you're chasing. What about legacy? You know, you create this big ass fucking company and you feel intrinsically rewarded. The guy like fucking Steve Jobs probably felt very intrinsically rewarded. The whole world uses his phones. You make like this super invention that helps the world. Cars. The guy's dead. What does it mean to him anymore? And is it just more and more of fucking like using planet's resources? Fiending and fiending. So it just comes back to God. Because God and the afterlife, this is a bit of a very like schizophrenic philosophical video, but you may understand what I'm talking about here. Maybe in a few years and you get a little bit older, bro. I think God may be the answer, man. And I don't want to sound like a fucking like preacher or anything. Knock, knock. Do you have a moment to speak about our Lord and Savior? I don't want to sound like that, but really, what even is the purpose? What the fuck are we chasing as a human species? Just to live and die, cool. We live 80 years and then like we just have some pleasure inside the 80 years. But why? Like that shit doesn't. Do you understand what I'm coming from, man? You live in 80 years in this just eternal fucking, well, it's not really eternal, but billions of years compared to 80. That's like one grain of sand in the entire like globe. Think of every single grain of sand, every single beach, every single river, every single ocean. All the sand grains at the bottom of the ocean. And you're just one. So is life meaningless then? Is everything meaningless if you don't believe in God? It either means nothing or it means everything. Perhaps you should give your own life meaning. Maybe even if it seems so insignificant to the scale of the universe, you should give your own life meaning. Perhaps you create a goal that's worth it. Perhaps you want to raise daughters on a farm and just raise a family on the farm. Perhaps you just want to live in like this old-fashioned hunter-gatherer style. Maybe that's what gives your life meaning, although it means nothing in the large scale of the universe. You give your own life meaning, bro. Maybe you want to create this company that changes the world, even though it means nothing in the grand scale of the universe. Perhaps that's your life's meaning. Most of us don't know our purpose yet, but the key to meaning in our life is purpose. I hope this video doesn't seem like it's so far-fetched and weird and out of the ordinary and all over the place. I really just thought about this, and I know this is a bit of a fucking, blue pill, just teach me how to get bigger biceps and get girls and make some fucking money, bro. What the fuck? I know you probably think that, but like, if you just have the same brain frequency as I am right now, you know, I don't want to just make you watch a video and leave you with no good pieces of information. Though I made you think, I really want to give you like a step, something you should always remember in your life. And it's the fact that only you can give your life meaning, bro. Me telling you to go make $10,000 a month and click the first link in the description, by the way. Right, if you want to me telling you to make money or me telling you to fucking get jacked, if that isn't what gives you meaning in your life, then fuck it, man. Go be a poor gypsy. Being a gypsy is fucking sick, man. Imagine having the world as your home. Like you literally have like a horse or a caravan and you just move around. If you want to be a gypsy and just live around the world, fucking go for it. Give your own life meaning, man. If the meaning to your life is just having a library of 5,000 books that you've read and just absorb the knowledge of the old warriors, then fucking go for it. Only you give your life meaning. You only have one to live, bro. So don't let anyone fucking tell you do this and do that. This is slave mind propaganda matrix. Pleasure isn't your goal and you know this, so give your life meaning. You chase pleasure is meaningless, bro. It lasts for a second or a day or a week and then that's it. So give your life meaning. Give it some deeper form of, fuck yeah, I want to live for this. And once you've unlocked that, which most of us have not, your life truly just transforms into this next dimension. I think journaling would help you a lot with this, bro. finding true meaning to your life. I sound like fucking Gandhi, man. I'll actually like transform. I'm gonna end this video now before I start to actually like transcend. Okay? You take care, bro, and give your life meaning, brother.